Several months ago, Jack Swift presented to this August body a proposal for an ordinance requiring federal agencies who have gated and closed county roads to remove such encumbrances to free and public travel. Sheriff Gilbertson has publicly stated before this forum that such encumbrances pose a threat to public safety as his office and fire crews are denied or obstructed from access to such public lands in the event of emergencies and fire, thus endangering both property and life. In fact, Sheriff Gilbertson stated that the U.S. Forest Service declined to open a gate during a search and rescue operation. In addition, members of fire crews have told me that they are making preparations to get through these gates in the event of fires. In light of recent actions taken by government agencies to enforce their control over public lands, there is a likelihood that breaching these gates may lead to a confrontation. This is not a situation that our firefighters should be forced to contend with in the event of a conflagration. Our firefighters need unobstructed access to these roads, or they should be held in reserve to protect our homes and businesses and let the federal government deal with fires on lands they wish to control. This blatant disregard of the public's interest in the use of these public lands must be stopped. These roads have been bought and paid for by the citizens and taxpayers of Josephine County, and as such should not be denied the use of them for whatever purpose by federal agencies. It is time that the Josephine County Commissioners act to pass and enforce this ordinance. At present, I know of no action that has been taken by any commissioner to address this issue. I would hope that you don't think that by ignoring it, it will go away. Those standing behind me are watching. In the event that lives and or property are lost because of your inaction, they will know who to hold responsible. Thank you very much.
Anyone else wish to speak? This gentleman over here.
My name is Rob Lee. I'm a member of Josephine County. I am a true Oregonian. I've been in this county since 1955. I've gone out on all these roads with my grandfather. I've spent many cherished minutes out there with my grandfather, hours. I can't take my grandson out there because these roads are blocked off. These roads don't belong to the BLM, as they state, or the United States government. They belong to us. Why won't you proceed with going ahead and getting these gates reopened? Why are we hiding these lands from the public? I don't understand the inaction that's happened here. I'm new to coming to your meetings, but I plan on coming to a lot more because I want these roads opened. I want to be able to take my grandson out there. I want him to see what I got to see when I was a kid. But the inactions of the commissioners, and they keep saying, well, they got dropped or we forgot. It's just an excuse. We all have excuses. I used to get my hand slapped in my butt for making excuses. I would like to see the commissioners take it upon themselves to make this a very important issue now and to get somewhere with this. Thank you.
Please, ladies and gentlemen, would you remain seated because there are other people in the room that cannot see past you. So please stay in your seats. You got the point, so just please stay in your seat. Thank you. And I think Mr. Swift, I think that's, yes. All I can see was your hand.
Good evening, Commissioners. I am Jack Swift, and I live at 275 Redwood Road in Josephine County. Back in January...
Excuse me. Would you hold this time for a moment? Please be seated. There are other people in the room, including the people in the back, who cannot see.
Where are they?
Is there anybody here who can't see past or hear past us?
We're all now standing. Let's proceed.
Please be seated. You have the right to speak, but I'm asking you to be seated. This is an audience. This is a board meeting, and I'm asking you to be seated. I'm going to make a statement here. You're all here to make a point about the roads. We've had these in legal counsel. We've had discussion with these. Commissioner Hare has taken it to the AOC. We have been working on this. Nothing happens overnight. We have been trying to gather as much data as possible on this issue so that we can act correctly and within the law. We are hoping to have something taken care of by the end of this month, that we'd be able to come to you with an answer or a plan or some kind of response to your request. This is a public meeting. Everyone is welcome to come to this public meeting. And one of the rules is that you must be seated in this building so that others can see. Now, granted, Mr. Matthews, we don't have a written writing that says you have to be seated.
Unwritten rule.
But up here, the rules are made by the board. And if you're standing and there's other people in the back of the room that cannot see, that is rude. So,
They're standing behind us.
So I'm going to ask you one more time to be seated at this meeting. We're adjourned.
You're disrupting this meeting.
That's not fair.
You are acting against your own rules.
That's not fair to everyone.
She forgot who she's working for.
And she didn't forget who she's working with.
She's not a speaker, she's a commissioner.